Hey folks, what's up, Rica? How's it going? What's up, NASCAR? So it's going through right now, and I'm sorting everything from last week's breaks. So I figured instead of just doing a recap, I'll just do a stream. I spend a couple hours doing this, so I figured just do a stream and chat while I'm doing it. Oops, I forgot the insert card. No 3-card. It's what's what I'm doing now. I'm sorting everything right now, so I always sort stuff on Sundays and ship them out on Mondays. Gonna make me a little background poster thing here for the all teams on it, make it easy to sort. Most time I sit around and I have to find all the cards, but if I got a little template I can use, it'll save some time. Right now I'm sorting mixed break number 7. I got 5 and 6 over here too as well. I got to sort. Yeah, your stuff is 3-card. That's the emoji Diamond King, so that over here at the side. Thought I had a spot for Oakland. Guess not. Where's Cleveland at? I swore I had a spot for Cleveland. Angels. I got 2 spots for Angels. Kansas City, Miami, Oakland, Cincinnati, LA. Oh, right here. That's Cleveland. I'm sorry. It's not. Baltimore with the Ripken there. All right, 3-card. That's fine. I'll have it put over in the side. What's up, Tom? How's it going? Just going through and sorting everything from last week's breaks. So I got 3 mixed brakes I got to sort and start putting together packages. So one of our Aaron Judge cards we pulled probably 20 Aaron Judge cards out of these brakes. It's a Milwaukee at not a spot yet. Detroit. That was a rookie card. There's the Acuna. They got a spot for the Braves yet. Two different variations of the Rica. Can you see these cards there? There they are. 2 different versions of the Ripken card. That's Arizona. So Johnny, how's it going? Minnesota. Yep, so we're just sitting around chatting today, so doing the sorting. I think I'm going to start doing this on Sundays instead of me sitting down by myself for a couple hours and going through cards from the previous week's breaks and then doing a live stream afterwards, or not a live stream, but a video. I am just going to start doing a stream so I can preview everything from that standpoint. So right now we're doing mixed break number 7. I'll show the hits in a minute. But now I'm just sorting everybody by teams. I guess spot Philadelphia yet, or Texas, or Kansas City. There's Atlanta, Milwaukee. Another insert. There's a Cabrera for Detroit. Yeah, just go through and yeah, Goody's a Giants fan, so yeah, if you guys will sub each other, I mean, by all means, please do so. We're trying to grow. I'm hitting closer to 500, so I'll be doing my 500 subscriber giveaway soon. If you guys haven't done so, please go check out the video so you can get into the giveaway. I didn't realize that the Puckett card says Hall of Fame instead of the Twins on it. Minnesota. No, I got Minnesota somewhere. Any variation? Chicago. NASCAR, you have to if you want to do a giveaway, you ain't gotta have nothing great. I mean, I do random giveaways at times. It's just old vintage packs, 1 card at a time. But yeah, if you're wanting to do giveaways, I'd recommend just doing something. You ain't gotta have a whole lot of stuff to give away. Just something, and folks will tune in and they'll participate. The Tatis. San Diego. No, it's in the guard. Mets. The Aaron Judge card. The 400 I opened up. Toronto. Do I got a spot for Toronto yet? I think I do. Oh, Toronto hits. Yeah, I was outside yesterday doing yard work, Tom. I was had to fix my lawnmower. It's the new season, so I had to change out the blades, oil filter oil, and the air filter. So spent most of the day yesterday just doing that, and then I cut part of the grass up, and wife and son were outside raking leaves and burning them. So that's what we were doing yesterday, is doing yard work. I think I've done it a week or two ago. If you just go to my channel and type in 500 subscriber giveaway, it should pull up for you. I'm giving away that complete set of 1995 Upper Deck SP. Miami. Hang on a second. Also, I'll post it in chat real quick for you guys. You can see it. Let me find it real quick, and I'll post it. I'll just post it in chat. If you haven't seen it yet, you can go to it and check it out. Gotta watch it. Thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and comment. Oops. Not that one. Let's go to my library here. Here. Videos. Maybe that long ago, has it? There's the 400. There it is, right there. I'll have it somewhere. There you go. Well, guys, if you want to watch it, it's right there now. That's for the 500 subscriber giveaway. I did get the new product for next week. It is up on the website. So I got that picked up last night. Well, ordered last night. And website's been updated. So take a look at that. Stuff should be here on Thursday or Friday next week. Hopefully it comes in on Thursday. But in the last week there was a issue with shipping, and it got delayed. But the 2 new products, both products are higher end. So I did something a little bit different with that stuff, because they're both higher end products. But those are up on the website for next week. What's up, Kendall? How's it going? Yeah, there's quite a few folks going to test positive, and it's going to grow for folks testing positive. As more tests are available, the number is going to grow. The biggest thing right now is just trying to avoid spreading the virus. Most folks are just getting sick from it. But if you are older and you do have have an immune deficiency or some kind of underlying medical condition, that's when you got to worry. Most folks they'll pass it just like a normal cold or a flu. So San Diego. But yeah, it's going to continue to be an issue for the next month or so. It's going to continue to be an issue. I think this initial 2-week quarantine for most folks is going to help try to control it for the most part, and most folks will start to show symptoms. Now there is some Expo players in the Donners packs. That's gonna be also be the Nationals too as well. So if you got the Nationals, you also get the Expos. San Diego. So is it Tony Gwynn here? For the Twins? It's the Twins. Tony, that's Puckett. Never mind. I'm sorry. Not sure what I was thinking on that one. Where's LA at? There's Law. Oh, nice, Kendall. I'll take a look at that, Kendall. I ain't looked at it yet. But 2012, that was his rookie year, right? I know he came in 2011 at the end of the year, end of the season, so I think most of his cards were in 2012. Of course, you have the 2009 Bowman being the rarest of the cards. Minnesota. Dwight Gooden. Let's see here. Trying to do an extra baseball cards for giveaway. I do not know when I'll be doing it. It's alright, NASCAR. I just keep plugging away. You'll get some stuff. Check out my live streams. Tonight is doing a stream, but during my my Tuesday and Thursday live stream, I do a lot of giveaways during those streams, so you may get a chance to win some extra stuff from me. Cleveland. Whoops, that is a parallel. I gotta order some more top loader, or not top loaders, but penny sleeves. I think I had enough top loaders. I may have to order some more 130 point. Let's see, where I'm at. There you are. College sounds very responsible in the socialist. Yeah, I mean, parents are going to freak out, Tom. I mean, it's just, especially when you're dealing with your daughters. I mean, I can't say I wouldn't do a little bit the same thing with both of my daughters. Had they been in the same situation, a little bit of freaking out. So. I'm going to put, oh, it's the Expos, there we go. Sorted a lot of the cards, and now my future background looks awesome. Yeah, I gotta start doing some setup down here. I gotta get some stuff up for the background of my channel. I've got the camera at a different angle today because I have to use the majority of this desk here to be able to sort cards, but I do want to start kind of revamping everything down here. I'll be working that over the next few weeks. I got to come up with a logo for the website or my channel. I still haven't came up with a logo yet. Got a website, don't even have a logo yet. And the problem with the logo issue is I had a few ideas, went back and forth a couple times, and couldn't decide on what I wanted to do. This spot San Francisco yet? I don't think I do. So put them right here. find out what team he plays for. Have you ever tried this drink before? What drink, NASCAR? Corona and lime. I've tried Corona and lime. The looks like you're spelled lime though with like the disease though. Corona and Lyme disease. One's a virus, one's a disease. Oakland. Oh, it's a silver parallel. Yep, prism. I get it, Tom. I get what you're saying now. Yeah, so a lot of folks, I mean, they're still kind of downplaying it to an extent. Like I said, as long as you're washing your hands and you're avoiding direct contact with people, not a whole lot of issue or concern with it. That's when it becomes an issue. It's through contact. It has to go into your body somehow, through the eyes, nose, ears, mouth. It has to have some way to get inside of your body. So as long as you're avoiding that, for the most part, you're good. But human nature, it's a tendency for us to touch our hands. So me, I just wash my hands all the time and have hand sanitizer with me at all times. I got you, Goody. Yeah, I got what you were saying when I first saw Corona and lime, and I was like, wait a minute, that's not how you spell lime. And it clicked. So, I got what you're saying, though. Insert card. That's the rookie. St. Louis. Tampa Bay. Starling Marte taking over for Pittsburgh. And let's see, silver prism. What's up, Pilly Mom? How's it going? Oh, you're fine, Pilly Mom. So, better than me right now. I'm just sitting around sorting cards. Those there. Get these. Minnesota. Yankees. Insert card. San Francisco. Did I have a stack for San Francisco? I thought it did. Oh, there's an Oakland one I was looking for. Is it up there? Got a parallels. So, Steven, how's it going? Yeah, my daughter, we have a cat too as well. It's her cat. We got it for her. So that was the rule of the house. I told her I'd get her a cat on a one condition. I do not feed it. I did not change the litter box. So, I don't do that one. Arizona. There. Parallels. There's an insert card. Rookie card. Cleveland. The product I like the Donder stuff better than I did the tops. I picked up one hobby box of Heritage, 2 of Series 1, and 2 of Jumbo. But I like the 2020 Donners better. Now, I am very interested in the Topps Inception. 2020 Topps Inception. I picked up 2 boxes for the website, and I picked up one for a personal break next week. That'll be in. I'm also very interested in the historic autographs that's coming out next week too as well. So far I like the Donners better of the releases so far this year. I'm a big fan of the Donners product. As far as collecting, I'm a Braves fan, but I PC Acuna, Hank Aaron, Chipper Jones. I started collecting Christian Pache, the Braves' #1 prospect. I started collecting his cards, and then Frank Thomas and Ken Griffey Jr. That's who I collected in the '90s, and that's still who I PC from the most part. But that's who I PC, and everybody else is usually throwing my auctions or trade them or giveaways. Cleveland. There it is. Kendall, you can do live streams now. The only problem is you can't do live streams directly from YouTube until you hit 1,000 subscribers. So what I use Lavstream. Oh, baby. I'll fix it. I use Lavstream, and you can stream directly from Lavstream into YouTube. You want to try it? Let's set this out here. Yeah, that's why I do all my stuff. I do directly from Lavstream through YouTube. Let's see. Well, nice, Kendall. I've never been to a Hall of Fame induction, so that would be cool to see. Never been to it, though. A lot of cards I got to throw in penny sleeves. Paul Goldschmidt. St. Louis. Oh, Kopech rookie. There's Washington. The Acuna Illusions card. Cincinnati. San Diego. Washington. And then Acuna. Nope, you can as far as streaming, the way it works, you can actually use YouTube to stream live. You just can't do it from your phone. That's the only caveat. So if you have a webcam, you can use that. You can live stream directly from YouTube through a webcam. You just can't use your phone until you hit 1,000 subscribers. When you use live streams, it is free. So it doesn't cost you anything. Not a problem to do that. You just got to you got to set it up, and you got to format it to your channel. So once you get it set up and you get the format set up, it's ready to go. So There's no breaks tonight, Goody. This is just doing, I'm doing the sorting from last week's breaks. I mean, I got stuff available on the website. If you guys want to buy some product from the website, by all means, I'll open it up for you and get it sent out tomorrow with everything else. I still have a few more spots left in the 2020 opening day packs. I got some 2019 Optic blaster boxes and then 2018 Sport Kings. So that stuff's still available if you guys want to pick it up. But mostly tonight I'm just doing today I'm sorting everything from last week and streaming that. I'm going to start doing that now going forward instead of just sorting everything by myself and then uploading a recap video. I'm just going to sort everything, do a quick recap of everything while on the stream, and chat and gossip for a little bit. What's up, Alan? How's it going? Yeah, streaming, it took me a while to figure out how to do it the right way. My first stream was awful, and learned a little bit since then. Not that they're great now, but it was a lot worse the first time I did it. Oakland Athletics. I think this is him right there. Yep. You're fine, Pillow. Oh, this is mixed break number 7. This is number 7. So there. Put this over here. So I'm gonna do 7 now. Then I'll do 6, and then 5. And then I gotta start putting together packages. So this is what I do on Sundays. This is why it takes forever. You know, most folks that haven't got into this so far or started doing this don't realize how much time it goes into actually sorting cards. I'll be doing this for a couple hours every Sunday. So sit around and sort cards, and then after I get done sorting them, then I gotta go to and break them down by teams, and then start putting them in different teams and in different stacks of who got what. Then build packages. So it's not a quick turnaround on this stuff. But I figure the best way to do this is just to chat instead of doing it by myself. San Francisco. Where you at, San Fran? There we are. No problem, Pilly Moms. Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing okay, Alan. Yeah, Alan, I mean, whatever you want to do from a video standpoint, most folks will watch videos. I mean, find out what you like doing. I mean, that's the reason why I started doing breaks, because I like opening packs up. I do videos and other stuff too as well. But what I like doing the best is opening up videos, or opening up packs. That's the reason why I got my website put together. It cost me money. It's not a whole lot of money for my website. For the website and security for my website, I pay about $200 a year to have that. So, I mean, there's some overhead if you're going to go that route, but it makes things a lot easier. So, but do whatever you like doing. I mean, most folks are going to tune into it, find your niche, get into it, and have fun doing it. So, that's all I do. What's up, baby? You're stuck. What are you stuck for? You trying to get down? What's up, Terry? How's it going? Mommy?
Why right here?
You gonna sit next to me? No, you can't sit right there, baby. You wanna get hurt? Now stop.
I want a toy right here.
You want a toy?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll get you a toy. I'll put most of your toys up because you made a mess. Here you go. Okay, toys. You gonna play in your chair or you gonna play on the floor?
I want to play right here.
Right there?
Yeah.
But you can't sit in my bag, baby. Here, I'm get you a chair. You can't sit in my bag. Here. Here's your chair. A little reading. I got this. One thing I got to do more of, Terry, is more reading. And my goal at one time was to try to read a book a week. I didn't get very far into that. There's Cincinnati yet. There. That's cool, Kendall.
I want to see Kiki.
You gonna see Kiki? Alright. Hmm.
Kiki.
Kiki's in the bed. She got in trouble.
Why?
Because she's not listening. She's misbehaving.
No.
Mommy's up there. You gonna see mommy?
No. You want to see mommy? I want you to carry me.
Carry you?
Yeah.
I'll take you up there. Get her back out and take her upstairs. Ciao. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Scroll back up here and see what I missed. Yeah, Terry, good luck on the Series 1. If you'll send me an email here and miss it, I'll look and see if I have any of them. I'll send them to you. What's up, Stimmers? How's it going? No, Stimmers, I haven't seen your video from last night. I'll take a look at it here in a little bit. It was about, I try to get around and watch as many videos as I can. I'm subscribed to a lot of folks, so I have to do what I can where I can, so. Yeah, good. You maybe out of luck when it comes to your TTM stuff during spring training. This week's gonna be fun, y'all, for the new stuff coming up. Next week it's all higher end product for new releases next week. So if you haven't seen my email yet, I did send out an email. But next week's stuff's gonna be a little bit different, very unique. In the way I'm breaking those. It's because of the higher end product. I didn't want to throw such a high price on some of that stuff. So I found the cheapest way I thought possible to be able to do it. Transcendent, it's a $70 box of cards with only 7 cards. And the same thing with the historic autographs. It's $70 per box with only 2 cards. Now both the cards are hits, but there's only 2 cards in that box. Mm-hmm. This right here, over here, then I sort the stuff out, I can put it in the right pile. Arizona, where you got Arizona? Here you are. A lot of folks are jacking prices up. I saw it at a article on Yahoo. I think it was yesterday. A guy had, when they first announced the coronavirus, went out and bought like 20 or 30,000 bottles of hand sanitizer. Was starting up on eBay and had the prices jacked up between $8 and $70 per bottle of hand sanitizer. Was making a killing until Amazon caught on and noticed he was price gouging and kicked him off Amazon. So unfortunately, there's a lot of folks taking full advantage of the system right now. Where's Tampa Bay at? I know I got a Tampa Bay stack. There it is. That's at Streamlabs. I think I was saying Lab Stream for some reason. Streamlabs. I don't know why I was saying it backwards for. Just a bunch of extras of 2020 tops. One, I just need 11 cards to finish my set. Hey guys, if you guys want to, just send me a list of who you're missing. I don't have a whole lot of tops cards, but I do have some from Series 1. So I had got into a few breaks just for filling up the breaks. And if you guys need the cards, let me know and I'll send them off to you. Extreme Cards, what's going on? Glad you popped in. If you guys haven't done so, Extreme Cards has a good channel over there. So he's doing some good stuff over there. He's got a pretty decent sized channel. Been around for a little bit, so check him out. Yeah, well, we already had. So we had a bunch of hand sanitizer from Christmas time. Bath and Body Works had their stuff on sale during Christmas time, and we picked up a whole bunch to put in my daughter's stocking, and I keep some in my truck. So I guess you got lucky when it comes to hand sanitizer, because I had little small bottles like this, but I had about 20 of those. So I got lucky from that standpoint. Just to me. This guy's hair. It's like 2 pom-poms. Texas. Yeah, sometimes it's kind of hard to with Terry, with folks just, instead of finding a way to help each other out, they find a way to try to take advantage. And it happens all the time. There's not much you can do about it. I had somebody offer $10 a case of water when she's $10 for a case of water. I mean, I don't understand the water issue. I mean, the water systems. Go buy a water filter. I got a Brita water filter, $16. Stuck it in my faucet. Going out and buying a whole bunch of water, unless you're expecting for some reason the water to shut down. Throw a filter in your water system. And as far as I know, the water treatment plants have not been contaminated. So, I mean, I got water as a backup in case we lose water, but I keep that anyways, in case the water goes out for, not during a pandemic, but just for in case water goes out. My cat just came home with 24 bags of kitty litter. Well, actually, I did go today and pick up some cat litter. We were, not cat litter, cat food. We're low on cat food, so I did pick that up. But I think we're good on cat litter. Appreciate that, Extreme. Yeah, it helps out the community. I know we're trying to grow. A lot of us. I've been doing this I started back in August, so I'm still pretty new at this. Now, from about mid-November until mid-January, I didn't do very much during that time period because of the holidays. Had a lot of stuff going on during that time period, so I didn't do a whole lot of videos then. So my channel didn't do a whole lot of growing during that time period, so it kind of hurt me a little bit. But I've been doing this for a few months, so Seattle. So normally what I do is I sit down here by myself and sort these things out on Sundays, and then do a recap video. So you folks just now hopping on, I'm gonna start doing this every Sunday, more than likely, unless something comes up. I mean, I can't plan for the unexpected, but for the most part on Sundays, instead of me doing this by myself, I'm gonna start doing this sometime on Sundays, and we can sit around and chat and catch up, and I'll sort through everybody's cards. Kansas City. Here. Spring has sprung. All the stuff I gotta sleeve up. Detroit. St. Louis. Oh, that's a rookie. Try to get all the rookies and insert cards sleeved up in parallels. Hopefully I don't miss any of them. There's the Red Sox at Miami, Houston, Houston, New York, those wonderful things, and Seattle. All right, what did I miss? Well, Steve, that's one way to avoid any kind of issue with the virus, is hanging around the house. All right, Extreme. And I'll be sure to send some folks your way too as well. That will help some of these folks that's still trying to search for different channels they like, and having one kind of a one-stop shop will kind of help that out a little bit. So, San Diego, New York, Boston. So, Extreme, did you pick up any stuff? Did you pick up any of the 2020 Topps Inception for next week? I know I got 3 boxes. I got 2 going on the website, and one's going to be a personal break. San Diego, Minnesota, St. Louis. Good little sticker cards. Where's San Francisco at? Where'd I put you at? Oh, up here on top. Alright. That free card, if you post on your website, I'll do it one time. Long enough for you to post that your website one time. Kansas City. St. Louis. Alright. Notice that you're at some different groups on YouTube. Yep, I do watch Kevin Cards Collecting Kindle. I have not seen Ethan's Elvis covers. I haven't seen that one yet. I'll check that out. I did watch Super Short Print. I did watch his stuff. I did watch Donald Blumdahl. Donald usually does his stuff during the day while I'm at work, so if I get bored and I'm working from the office, I'll just put on one of his streams while I'm working. Alright, Steven. Yeah, I won't like for this to be sorting cards, but if folks buy out something they have on the channel currently, I'll be glad to open it up for you guys. Free card, there you go. So, yeah, one thing I haven't done yet, I haven't tried doing, is reaching out to Tops or Panini directly. I mean, I'm not sure how that works. Most of my stuff it's bought secondhand. I'm sure I can get cheaper prices if I can get it firsthand, directly from the dealer. But I haven't tried doing that yet. I should do that to see if I can get some cheaper prices. But everything is secondhand. Okay, yeah, I'll check out Ethan. Oops. Forgot one of the rookies. Another one of those things. Okay. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, right now all my stuff is all secondhand, so I know as a distributor, I imagine it's the same way if you're on your own bar, you have to do the same thing. You have to go directly through the distributor to buy stuff for a bar. You can't just go to Walmart, pick up a 6-pack of beer, and go sell it at your bar. You have to go directly through the distributor. So it makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I may have to look into that as far as getting a distributor. I mean, I got my own business license and stuff already. I already picked that up last year. I purchased my business last year. So I got a business license. I got all that stuff. So I just need to try to find a distributor to start working with them to get stuff cheaper. Yeah, I've already got the federal EIN number. I don't have a state wholesale license though. Yeah, I've already got my federal identification number. I got all that stuff already. I purchased all that stuff last year, and I got my business started up, my business license. But I do not have a wholesale license though. I started that last year, so I'm still trying to figure everything out. In fact, I took my taxes this year, dropped off. I got an accountant handling my taxes this year. I just took everything, dropped it off with him. So I got to start working with him to kind of help me get everything set up the right way. Okay. Blake, can you write that down real quick? Extreme, appreciate that. Make a note real quick when it comes to distributors. And I'll look into getting a wholesale license too as well. I don't have that yet. I got everything else, but I don't have that. Blake. Peach distributor. It's Sean. Alright. Appreciate it, Extreme. Give me something to start looking into. Hank Aaron, Swanson, Pujols, Chipper Jones. Well, nice, Kendall. It's pretty nice autograph cards, or balls. Yeah, Stream. I'll shoot you an email later on this afternoon sometime. I'll shoot you an email so we can start working through that. Appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate that. I mean, it's good to pay it forward. I mean, yeah, channel's starting to grow pretty well. I think having that website helped out. But like I said, I've been doing this a little bit here and there. Purchased my my business license last year. Had my federal tax ID number and all that stuff. And then so went through that process last year. This year, the beginning of the year was first thing I wanted to do was get the website up and running. So that's running now. It's been live for about a month, just over a month now. It's starting to do pretty well. Now it's a few other things I want to start doing for the website. I like doing PSA submissions for folks. So that'll start off here pretty soon. But I know one thing this year I wanted to do was try to find cheaper prices for some of the cards. So I ain't got to get everything second hand. I can get it first hand. I didn't think about a distributor. It makes sense though, because I know a few folks own their own bar, and that's how they get all their alcohol for their bar. So it does make sense. It varies, Kendall. PSA submissions, it all varies on quantity sent in, value of the card, because you have to pay extra for insurance. If you get a card that's worth a lot more, the amount of days you want the turnaround to be. So a lot of stuff varies. You can get an average card though. Roughly around 15 to 20 bucks per card. Obviously, if you submit a big order, it's cheaper. So I'll have some notes about that here probably in the next few weeks, and I'll send out some communication to you guys about that. And I've already got my cards put to the side, and I'm sending off the PSA. So we'll do everything at one time for everybody. And we'll walk through that process and get you guys set up, and basically I'll take care of everything for you. And I'll do a recap video. So, but yeah, I'll have some more communication about that here pretty soon. I know some folks like Beckett's. I just know what I've seen for the most part. PSA in the resale market sells a lot better. than Beckett does. Unless you somehow end up with a black label Beckett graded card, which a black label is a pristine Gem Mint 10. Those are very hard to come by. Those sell the best, but it's really hard to get a pristine card. So, just on average, the resale market's better for PSA than it is for Beckett. Now the Beckett cases are a lot thicker. I like the cases a lot better in Beckett than I do PSA. But as far as the resale value goes, the PSA is better. Yeah, I saw a few of the folks doing that. To me, it just makes sense. I had a few folks ask about it. So I had a few folks ask about it. So I want to do the same thing for myself. So I figured I would go and start doing that. 3 card, yes, you can crack them open. You just got to be careful because you can damage the card in the process. But they can be cracked open. There's actually a few videos that'll walk you through opening up a PSA case. Yeah, right now, Alan, they are backed up. PSA is backed up. The sports card boom took off again. It's been pretty steady for a couple years, but last year, about middle of the year, it took off. And a lot of cards are being submitted to the to PSA. And they're extremely backed up because of that. So, don't expect a quick turnaround unless you're paying the extra fee for the turnaround for any of the PSA stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I know PSA got backed up first and then kind of BGS just fell in line there. Oh, yeah. So right now it's just kind of playing it by ear. Yeah, Extreme, that makes sense. I mean, hopefully there's going to be less time out on the road. I've not been to any shows. I need to find the ones here in Atlanta, and so I can get into a few of the shows here locally. So I'll have to see if my wife will go with me. I'm not sure she will or not. So usually when I go out, she wants to go with me. She doesn't like sitting around the house because she stays at home with the baby during the day. So if I go out, she wants to go with me. So I gotta talk her into going to a sports card show, which I'm not sure how keen she's going to be on that one. Alright, now it's sleep time. Figure out who's watching real quick. There we go. These all over here. I gotta sleeve these up. It sucks. All right. Well, congratulations, Kendall. Little things, I guess. Yeah, all my kids have their own room. The problem is my baby. She's only 3, but refuses to sleep in her room. So even though I do have her, she has her own room She still sleeps in the bed with me and Mommy. I got a king bed, so it's not too bad, but the problem is she sleeps in my back the entire night. I can't move. Yeah, it's I think the car shows are going to start picking up again. It's becoming more and more prominent. Baseball took off last year. Basketball's taking off this year. With the Zion craze and John Morant. I think it's going to start picking up, hopefully for football there too as well. So I think the sports cards are making a comeback. Hopefully it stays that way. How close are you, Alan? It took me, my first 100 subscribers took me, I guess, about a month. And I finally hit 100. And, let's see here. Check you out quick. Make sure I'm actually subscribed to your channel. That's the wrong one. Joey Kendall Brown. I'll take a look at everything in a minute, Kendall. I have to get my other phone to be able to do so. So. $57. Yeah, you'll be there close soon enough. Yeah, it'll. And what I was doing a lot of times, Kendall, how I got a lot of my subscribers up. I ain't saying you have to do this, but I would go into the larger channels. I'd do the pay chat thing, where you basically just help sponsor the channel by throwing some money, a donation at them, and you can get a pop up there and get recognized that way. So kind of like marketing. So I did that for first few months and helped me start putting together some more folks. But you'll get there. Just keep putting content out there, it'll grow. Yeah, right now I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours. So it opens up everything for me. I'm halfway for both. A little less than halfway, just under halfway for the subscribers, but I'm halfway over halfway for the hours. So I know quite a few folks who hit 1,000 subscribers pretty quick, but didn't have the hours watched, and so it didn't help them out any as far as live streams go. My first videos, I think most folks, when they start doing YouTube, their first videos are not very good. I mean, it's nature of the beast. I mean, very few folks can catch fire in a bottle when they first start doing these. So, like me, my setup itself is not the greatest setup right now. So, there's lighting issues, camera angle issues. So, a lot of stuff I want to do different. I actually got I to put a booster in down here, but I'm in my basement. That's where I set up all my stuff at. My basement is fully built out, framed out. It doesn't have any, well, there's not a whole lot of drywall up, but it's framed out. But one of the rooms is a large storage closet. I'm going to build that out myself and set that up for this stuff here to be a full-time office and recording studio. So that's later on down the road, though. But right now it's just a start out small and grow. I have to go on Amazon here in a few minutes. I got to order some more tops, some penny sleeves, and I got to order my wife's birthday present. Her birthday is, I think, Friday, I believe. Let me double check the dates. Yep, Friday. So, wife's birthday is Friday. Then my oldest daughter, she turns 13 on Sunday. I got a teenager here in a couple of days. My first one. Crazy thing is, y'all, this is only mixed team break 7. I still got 5 and 6 to sort. And next week I do have a break I am really interested in. See how folks how they get into that one. I do got a wax break. There's 2 cello packs or cello boxes and 1 regular box of so I got an 88 Fleer cello box, a 91 Tops cello box, and then a 94 Bowman box. So I did the math last night. It's 1,500 cards in that break, and be 27 teams because I am going to combine the Rockies and the Marlins because they started in '93. So they're not going to be in the first 2 boxes. So I combine those 2 for 1 spot. And then I'll throw some extra cards. Whoever pulls that team will get some extra cards from me. But it's going to be a lot of cards. 1,500 cards in that break. Cheap break. I want to do I may start doing that once a week or once every other week on is doing some wax breaks. So getting a 88 Fleer cello, 91 Top cello, and the 94 Bowman for that break. That's gonna be fun. Sorting's gonna be a pain in the butt, but it's gonna be fun doing the break though. Turned 14 in April. Well, Kendall, I'm an old man, so I'll be 37 in May. I'm an old man. I got my oldest turns 13 on Sunday. My son will be 12 in June. And then my baby's 3, so. Yeah, Goody, I've been doing auctions on Tuesday. I don't know what I'm going to do yet for an auction. I do really need to do a basketball and a football auction, to be honest with you. I don't want to do one for a while. I got a lot of inventory of basketball and football cards I need to get through. Just don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I do got a whole bunch of 2017, 2018 Prism basketball. Don't think there's any rookies in there, but a whole bunch of base singles. So, SMO Gamer, welcome. Welcome to the channel. So, today we're just sitting around chatting. I'm doing sorting all the cards from the breaks from this week. Okay. Well, welcome. I think a lot of folks started over on Jabs, so I mean, he has a pretty huge channel, so a lot of folks started over there and kind of ventured off on their own thing. Okay. I used to live down in Valley, Alabama, Lynette, about 30 minutes from Columbus, Extreme. Right now I live in Dallas, Georgia, which is 45 minutes west of Atlanta. I like Georgia. I mean, you got the whole state. There's something to do in the whole state. And you got the north is all mountains. You have the big city of Atlanta. You got the valleys in middle Georgia. You got the coast. You got Savannah. And you got the swamps down in South Georgia. You got farmland in Southwest Georgia. So Georgia has everything you need. So it depends on what part of the state you're in. Me, I grew up in the mountains, so I like the mountains of North Georgia. I like being outside. I like the scenery, so we do, me and the family, we go in the spring and fall, a little bit in the summer if it's not too hot. We go hiking quite a bit, so I appreciate it. So SMO, if it's your first time here, check out my 500 subscriber giveaway video. I'll be doing that giveaway here pretty soon. Getting closer to 500. I'm giving away a complete set of 95 Upper Deck SP. So, check out that video if you want to get into the giveaway. Wyatt, what's going on? How you doing? Yeah, Goody. Most folks they prefer baseball. At least the folks that's watching my channel. So, but I do want to mix it up every now and then. It's not going to be an everyday occurrence or every week occurrence, but maybe once every 2 months, I'll do a basketball or football break or auction. This week, I'm not sure. I may do a 2019 auction again. Still trying to get through a lot of the 2019 stuff. So I may do a 2019 auction again this week. Not sure yet. No, Valley, Alabama. It's Valley, Lynette, that area. It's right across the border on 85. So as soon as you cross the very first exit, when you cross over into Georgia, or over into Alabama, I used to live there for a couple years. About 30 minutes from Columbus. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I love Georgia, man. That's where I grew up at. I've lived here for most of my life, at some part of Georgia. I was in the Marines for almost 8 years. Then I did civil service for a couple years. Down in, most of my career, I was in southeast Georgia. And, in Kingsland, St. Mary's area. Papino Man, goody, I did not watch that. Is that a Netflix show, or is it on cable TV? Steven, that's where I live. I live in Dallas, Georgia. That's where I live at. Okay, Powder Springs is 25 minutes from my house. In fact, that's where I go get Chinese food at. My wife, we found a Chinese restaurant by sheer circumstance without driving around. It was dinner time, so we decided to pick up Chinese food, and we found this little place on the way back to the house in Powder Springs, and now we have to go there every time we get Chinese food. Okay. Yeah, right across the border there. YouTuber. Okay. I'll have to take a look at that. Yeah, I get on YouTube, and I'll search things from time to time, so I do a lot of videos playing in the background quite often, so when I'm working. Just to hear some noise, because often I'm working in my office by myself, so having some kind of background noise helps out a little bit. Makes it not as boring. The coronavirus. So, I mean, there's a pandemic that hits the country, the globe, every couple of years. I mean, this is nothing new. It's going to happen again. It affects different people. We've had swine flu, we've had the bird flu, we've had Ebola. Every couple of years, there's some kind of pandemic that hits. It's about how you respond. The biggest thing is, for most folks, just to understand that hygiene is very important. Wash your hands. Don't be the gross person that goes to the bathroom and walks out without washing their hands. Don't do that around me, especially because I've actually cussed somebody out in a store for not washing their hands. Probably went a little further than what I probably should have, but I don't like folks that are disgusting. So, and lazy. Being disgusting and being lazy, I don't like. And sometimes I don't control myself. And there's a guy who went to the bathroom and walked out without washing his hands, and I had a few choice words for him. So, but it's spreading. It's affecting. I mean, a lot of folks can get it regardless of age, but as far as the worst, affecting people the most, is going to be your folks that are older, and if you have some kind of immune deficiency. And a lot of kids are carriers for it in schools. They're getting it from other people, but it doesn't really affect the kids too much. But the older folks, the parents, the grandparents, is who it's affecting. So, and 3-card, I am not a basketball expert. There's some basketball channels out there that can help you out. I mean, I know some of the good players. I'm more a baseball fan. So, okay, yeah, Lockheed's right there in the middle of Atlanta, Stephen. I know where Lockheed's at. It's pretty close to my office. My office is 5 minutes from the airport. All right, Kendall, yeah, I'll take a look at your channel here in a little bit. Yeah, Stephen. I mean, there's a lot of good places, a lot of good things about a lot of different places. I'm not a big fan of California. The government in that state has ruined the state. There's some nice areas in California, but by far the best place I've been to in California is San Diego. I really do like San Diego. It's expensive to be there, but I do like San Diego. There's some nice places in California, not Florida, but California. It's taxes are crazy, housing is crazy there. The homeless population is awful, and it's just everything's prices are there. It's bad. So I'm not a real big fan of California. That state could be a whole lot better than what it is, but don't want to get into a lot of political opinions on that one. But we'll just say it's not my favorite place. Yeah, quite a few schools are out for the next few weeks. Right back, y'all. Wife needs me. The boss calls. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that. Wife is getting ready to start making dinner, so she's making shrimp. Obvious, what's going on, man? How you doing? Yeah, Kendall, the death total is this globally. I mean, Italy got hit the hardest. Italy got nailed. The whole state's in quarantine right now. Yeah, Steve, like I said, California is a lot of beautiful parts of California. Just it's not my cup of tea. Yeah, it's going to continue to spread as more tests come out. There's going to be a lot more. The number's going to go up when it comes to the overall people who actually has the virus or test positive for it. So, the biggest thing is just hygiene, take care of yourself, and just as much as you can separate yourself from other folks. What's up, Quinn? How's it going? Now, I do like Nashville. I will tell you, there's a few places I do like. There's quite a few places in Tennessee I like. I love Chattanooga. If there's one place that I would actually move to outside of Georgia, it would be Chattanooga. I love Chattanooga. Nashville, I like Nashville. If I was to live in that area, I'd probably live in Mount Juliet, right outside of Nashville. I love that area. It's kind of quiet, but there's stuff to do there. So, there's quite a few places in Tennessee, though, I really do like. Yeah, most of the schools in Georgia are canceled. There's really no schools at all in Georgia that are open for the next 2 weeks. Let's see. Oops. I got everything cleaned off now. Messed stuff up on the phone. Alright. Not heard of that one yet, Steven. That's I mean, I went to San Francisco. It was a couple years ago, and I actually was having a good time. I parked my had a rental, and I parked it on the side of the road, paid the meter, and went down to the Fisherman's Wharf there in San Francisco, and walked around, had dinner, took some pictures of Alcatraz. I didn't go to Alcatraz, but I took some pictures of Alcatraz, the bay there, went to the Golden Gate Bridge, did everything. But while we were at the Fisherman's Wharf, we were there for a couple hours, and we start walking back to my vehicle, and we look, and on the way there, somebody had busted out my back window, stole one of the guys with laptop, his whole bag, which had his laptop in it, and left. And nobody who saw anything when there was a full-time security guard less than 20 feet from where I parked at. So that place is just could be so much better, but it's run down. So, like I said, I'm not going to get into the political side of my personal feelings, but a lot of room for improvement there. All right, real quick, I'm going to do a quick recap, you guys. This is mixed break number 7. I'm just going to show you these right here, and I'll slow down on some of the bigger stuff. But This is just a quick recap here of there's the Acuna. Go through this real quick. The Aaron Judge, Spring of Sprung. This is mixed break number 7. Had the opening day in it. Get a better angle here eventually, but this is some of the stuff that's there's the name variation parallel. Is that Mookie Betts? No, it's Francisco Lindor. So there's some of the stuff that got sleeved up. I gotta get those sorted again. More stuff that got sleeved up. A whole bunch of rookie cards, just some of the emoji cards, the star emoji. So this is Diamond Kings emoji cards. Christian Yelich, parallel Diamond King. Best at San Francisco for nearly 20 years business. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, he's forced out. That sucks. Yeah, I was upset about that one. And what I think what made me the most mad is I actually called the police about this. Had a break-in, car was busted out, back window was busted out. It was a rental. So I needed a police report to turn into the rental company. So I called the police department, and when I call them, and the response is, we don't respond to those. You have to go online and fill out a police report and send it in. And that really made me upset. You're not going to fix a problem by never responding to it, because you basically know you're going to get away with it. So that's what made me the most upset was the fact that when they told me that they don't respond to those. I had to go online and fill out a police report for a break-in and a busted out windshield. It's over $500. If it's over $500 worth of theft, it is a felony. He stole a laptop. He broke out the window. Was cost a couple $100, but he stole a laptop, which was over $500. So that's a felony, and you can't respond to a felony. If you'd have broken into the car and stole a book or something, it wouldn't be big of an issue. But if you steal a laptop, then it's a felony. Respond to those. Alright, here's some of the bigger hits we had out of the break. Had the Bo Bichette's rookie. Lined up there. Jordan Alvarez at a 999. Rookie parallel. Caleb Ferguson. Let's gotta get that sleeved up. This is Gavin Lux rookie. Jordan Alvarez. Got the Bo Bichette sticker rookie. Tony Gwynn, 100 emoji. Bo Bichette, rookie at an opening day. Nolan Ryan, parallel at a 324. Alvarez, Spring of Sprung rookie. Jordan Yamato at a 75, fire emoji. Keith Hernandez at a 75, fire emoji. Got the Reed Detmers and Brendan McKay USA card out of $9.99. Dustin May rookie. Brian Anderson at a 300 parallel. This one was a kind of cool looking card. It's Jose Altuve, so Most folks don't really care for Jose Altuve, but it's at $9.99 as seen on TV. Ramon Laureano out of $125. The Acuna out of $349. Then out of $249, the Doug Nikhazy and Noah Song USA card. Matt Olson out of 100. Jordan Alvarez autograph, rookie. Gavin Lux rookie out of opening day. Get the Vladdy rookie out of Optic. The Alonso rookie out of Optic. Tatis rookie out of Optic. Nick Horner opening day. Quino rookie out of opening day. Then you had the, hang on a second, cards are sliding down here. This is a cool looking card too, out of $199. Optic Prism out of $199. And then we had 3 hits. We had a Trey Mancini autograph. Darwinzo Hernandez autograph. Then we had a George Brett relic card. So those are the hits out of the pickups out of the mixed break number 7. So now I'm the same way. I'm from Georgia. I speak Ebonics. Georgia Ebonics. One thing that I always had a problem with, which I've been working on my entire life, and it makes it even worse when you're on video, is I have a tendency to speak really fast. So I've been trying to fix that as much as I can. Because being from Georgia, having that Georgia twang, and speaking fast, folks have no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, George Brett was kind of cool. There's a lot of George Brett fans growing up. Kansas City was really good in the 80s. Some of these players I got to look up and see who they play for. I recognize the names. Kendall, I've been to Seattle. I like Seattle. Seattle's a pretty area. A lot of mountains up there. A lot of very strange folks up there. I mean, if you're being from the South and then going up to Seattle, it's a very different culture up there. So there is an adjustment. But as far as the scenery, though, Seattle is very beautiful. Yeah, I mean, George Brett had a good career overall. I don't think he's actually in the Hall of Fame, which doesn't make any sense to me. There's quite a few folks just not in the Hall of Fame, which I don't understand. Bristol, Virginia. Are you a race fan, Alan? There's a, also the track there. That's what Bristol's known for, is the racetrack there. Well, I should say NASCAR fan, not a race fan, but a NASCAR fan. Okay. Yeah, I've been to 2 different races in my life. I went to the Pepsi 400 at Daytona. I actually held the flag for the opening ceremony one year. And then been to Richmond. I used to watch NASCAR quite a bit when I was in my early 20s. And I probably ain't watched it in probably 8 years since I watched any NASCAR race. Yeah, eBay can be. I've got lucky on eBay, and I've had some cards in there. It's been on there for a few months, so it all depends on what's selling at the time. They want to do. I got a few things I want to throw on eBay. I want to throw them on an auction though, the auction style, just to get them moving. Yeah, I've not really. That's really been into it in the past few years. I don't know why. Yeah, I do get a few racing cards. Don't have many. I got a few. I do have cars too as well. I got cars over here too as well. Hopefully, about middle of the season, I'm gonna throw those up on the on eBay in the middle of the season when racing season picks up. See how that goes. San Diego, San Francisco at. There it is. Arizona, Acuna, Seattle. There's another Aaron Judge. Vladdy. Aaron Miller, where's the Phillies at? That is Rhys Hoskins. Javier Baez. San Diego. LA. There's the Giants at. There's a Willie Mays card. Cleveland, Miami, Dodgers. I'm gonna look these up real quick, see who. Yeah, we'll see how it goes on. Like I said, I can't promise anything, but I'll take a look and see what I can find. Let's see, look these up real quick, so I can find out who they play for. Reed. Demers. So he's still at. Not been drafted yet. Let's try the Brendan McKay. The Rays. You get a DUI, that's what was song. Remember that from the live chat, somebody saying he got a DUI. And looks like he's New York Penn League. Boston Red Sox. So that one, and then let's check him out. Cubs. Alright, so I go pull up the spreadsheet. Do this and get the chat window up. Let's see. So the how's it going? 1 second, Goody. I'll tell you who you had. You had the Giants and Tampa Bay. You're right. You had Giants, Tampa Bay in that break. So Giants. This is how I kind of do everything. I go through. I get like a little checks and balance thing I do. I pull the spreadsheet up. Start with the first person. And everybody, all your teams, I pull. Do this with them. So you had the Giants and you had the. You're the first person on the list. You had the Rays. I mark them off on the spreadsheet. The kids and the wife are going crazy up there running around. Do that. Do this. Turn this over. There. There. And then I take out paper and pen and I create you a stack. The options we're just going through, and I'm gonna start doing this on Sundays now. Separating stuff. Normally I do this stuff by myself, and I do a recap video. What I'm gonna start doing is just doing a little stream recapping the videos and sorting, so we can chat a little bit. Now you had the Giants and you had the Rays. There's your stack. You can see your cards there. Of course, the opening day stuff, there was a 36 pack of 7 cards, so one box alone was a lot of cards in it. So next is me, and I got the Cardinals. The Athletics. The Brewers. Marlins. Let's see, Nationals. And that was it for me. So this stack over here. All right. Yeah, I think you're in quite a few things, Goody. This is just one of the breaks. I got 3 breaks I got to separate today. That's just the first one. I forgot to put these over here. The Baltimore, the Boston, and the Kansas City. Alright, so we got Ray M with the Twins. Padres and the Reds. Again, Padres and Reds. Where's the Reds at? There. Do we have any more? We had quite a few. I also had the Cubs and the Astros. So let's see. Here's Cubs. And the Astros, which had the biggest stack. Let's break. I think that was all of his. Nope, no, he also had the Indians. Where's the Indians at? Let's see right here. Yep. Upstairs, what was? I put an extra one in the cabinet. Yeah, next week, I already posted stuff on the website. If you guys haven't seen the email yet or seen the website, I posted up a very big order on the website. A lot of good stuff up there. Some different stuff that we haven't tried yet, including a wax break. This is So we'll have some more stuff there. So tonight's just going to be finished up sorting all this stuff up. Dodgers for Scott. What's up, Void? Yeah, we're just doing a stream and chat from last week's breaks. We'll start doing these on Sunday instead of just doing a recap video. I'm going to do a live stream and chat while I'm sorting everybody's cards. Yankees. So right now I'm doing everything by myself, just sitting down here by myself, and kind of quiet, but it's a little better if I get folks to talk to while I'm sorting cards. And it's got a Red Sox. Scott A got the biggest hits of the night. Got 2 of the hits. Of this break. And the Braves. His last team was the Mariners. Oh yeah, I like Donruss so much better than I do Topps this year. So far, I'm hoping this Topps Conception that comes out next week. It's a higher end product, but the initial thoughts on it's going to be a nice product. It's higher end. I mean, it's $70 a box, and you get 7 cards. Only 1 hit in that box though, so that's what my concern is right now. Is $70 for 1 hit and 7 cards. So that's what I'm interested to finding out. That is Scott A. All right. Music in the background. If I put music in the background, I'll be putting you guys to sleep. Yeah, like I said, I like Donna's product this year. I mean, you get 3 hits per box for a hobby box, whereas Topps you get a whole 1. So Blake had the Rangers. Arizona. Tigers, Rockies, Blue Jays. There's the Rockies. And Pirates and Angels. Pirates. Angels. Pirates. Angels. These are all Blakes. Alright, so we got Alan S. up next. He has the Phillies. And you only have one spot, that's right. Yeah, I only have one spot. So he has the Phillies in this break. And next we have Steven with the White Sox. And the Mets. Stephen J. And then we had Johnny W. with the Orioles. That concludes that break. So, folks, if you ever wondered how long it takes me to sort cards, that's how long it takes me to sort just one break. How long has the stream been? 2 hours. 2 hours just to sort one break. And then we'll throw these in. There's that one. And the blank, and then one with Steven. Alright, folks, the rest of the stuff I want to sort here and there for the rest of the night. I gotta go upstairs and I got some stuff I gotta take care of. But thanks for hanging out. We'll get live again on Tuesday. Tuesday we're going to be doing a auction and some personal breaks. They got some packs available. I'll break that box at opening day I have left. But most of it's going to be personal breaks if you want to get into some stuff. So yeah, Steven, you got here's your stack right here. That's your stack. So we're gonna wrap it up for today, though. Head upstairs. I got stuff I gotta take care of before it's dark outside. But I will talk to you guys on Tuesday. If you have any questions, concerns, or anything, please let me know. Check out the website for upcoming stuff. And then, other than that, we'll talk to you again next time. Thanks. Have a good day.